there are rules. You can't just wear a bumpet. You have to follow the rules or else you're going to make a fool of yourself. And the first rule is that if you're going to wear a bumpet, your hair has to be thick enough to wear a bumpet. If you have really thin hair, bumpets aren't for you. They want you to think that you can wear them, but in the fine print, it should definitely say if your hair is thin, you can't wear a bumpet. Don't let society tell you need... The color of your hair. That could be the most important rule. It really could. If you're going to wear a bumpet, whatever color your hair is, the bumpet needs to be that color. If you're blonde, you can't wear a black bumpet. You just can't. And if your hair is blonde, you cannot wear a black bumpet, okay? You need a blonde bumpet or you don't need a bumpet. You also can't wear a brown bumpet. Brown. Really, you just shouldn't be brown. That's a really mediocre color. Brown. Brown. I need to rethink some things. You should keep the size in proportion to your skull. Like, if you have a little head, you can't really wear a big bumpet. You just look crazy. Snooky. Your second most important rule, placement of the bumpet. It's really important that it be like perfectly centered, like side to side, like centered, but people not need to neglect the idea of like front and back too. Really, a bumpet can't be in the front of your head. You will look like a charging unicorn. You're not in a fairy tale. It can't really be in the back either. You won't even look like something that isn't as cool as a unicorn. You will just look like you have a tumor and people will be concerned for you. Make sure you place your bumpet in the right place. I'm not bashing bumpets. If you want to bump it, bump it. If you do it right.
My chain heavy, yeah, my chain heavy. My chain heavy, my chain too heavy. My chain heavy, yeah, my chain heavy. My chain heavy, my chain too heavy.